have you here. We are
I'm
grateful,
very glad.
especially this means a lot to us, especially coming with your deputy mayor.
I see it. I
Makes
feel it.
yes, we are happy and we're grateful. You're not only a colleague,
We
you're
are
a brother as
a
well.
brother. Thank you.
I was a nominated councillor in Sweden, and I understand the European concept of politics and indeed the African concept also. So one thing I always give compliment to my colleagues there in Sweden, who are also helping me right now with my campaign, is because they always have Africa in heart. They want to see us excel. They want to see us be like them. But the African politics also is a different thing.
It's different.
So, for example, here in Africa, they believe that as women, we should sit at the home. We belong to the house. We should only be a caretaker for the kids.
You have to fight more
So
than we
this is what we are doing. When I was coming into office, I was contesting with 9 contestants, and 7 of them were all men. So it was very, very difficult. The stereotyping was there, the bullying was there. I had it all. But now I understand that not only my city, but the women in the Gambia definitely want to change the status quo, and we did it. So it means we have started from 0, and we are going up. So in the parliamentary elections now, I've seen many women also coming to contest for the position, and I am absolutely encouraging and supporting all of them to be in parliament, so that they can sit at the round table and decide for women. Here in Gambia, most of the time, it's only men that makes policies for women, and they don't understand us. We understand better who we are. We understand our bodies. We understand our mentality. I understand 𝐿𝐿 more than maybe you understand her, because we are from the same gender. We know exactly how we can take care of our homes. We also think for you as a man. So this is why you have a very good decision. You made a very wise decision.
That's why.
By having more women in your council.
Absolutely.
And again, this is the problem I have. I could not have more women in my council because of the traditional mentality. I found them here. So to uproot them again is a very big problem. So it means like 1 man, 1 woman against 50. But I am lucky that I have men, especially my CEO, who definitely have the mentality that women should be something tomorrow. I remember when I was swearing the oath in office, she stands up openly and said, "I wish you become the next president of the Gambia." That was so bold of him. It's not every man in Gambia that will believe that we as women can be something tomorrow. And as Margaret Thatcher said, I quote, if I can remember one time, it was like a move of desperation. And she said, we as women, when we come together, we can move mountains. And I still have that in mind.
There is a lot of change in Europe in the last 20, 30 years,
yes,
after Margaret Thatcher.
Yes.
Now we have Ursula von der Leyen, now the big chief of Europe.
Exactly.
Is woman.
Yes. And remember Angela Merkel,
yeah,
who also did extremely well.
Yeah.
So women are doing very well. And one thing I always said, if you give women positions, they are less corrupt than men. This is true. They are less corrupt. I'm not saying they're not corrupt, but I can freely say that they are less in an institution where women are leading. There is less
more transparent.
More transparent.
Yes.
Let me use that. Yes,
okay.
I'm more transparent.
With a new view on future, because people who are already very long in politics have the traditions of the past, and we have to learn the things of the future. That's very important. And women can do that better than men. That's normal, because they are new in politics. Okay.
So I want to thank you for being a woman champion, and I want to also thank you for taking care of our own women. Because what I always said, it doesn't matter whether you are black, white, or brown.
That doesn't matter.
Thank you. Gender is gender.
Yes, that
so
doesn't matter.
I was treated fairly in Sweden until to the extent of nominating me as a councillor. So that automatically should teach me that women, we are all the same. So I again want to tell you we're grateful, and on behalf of Banjul, once again, I am so extremely grateful.
We will work working very hard further on the project. So I think we have to meet the finish, and we will meet the finish together. For our country, for our cities. So I'm going supporting you in the next few weeks for your nomination.
Thank you so much.
Officially, and we will work together very hard on our project.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Lord Mayor. I was wondering if we can maybe have 5 or 10 minutes without the media afterwards.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. But we didn't mention it yet, but it's the first time as well that a mayor, Lord Mayor of Ostend, is visiting the city. So I think on both sides we've been looking so much forward to this moment, and finally it's here. I think it's really cementing the city link which exists for over 20 years. And I've often said, twinnage between two cities, they exist a lot, but to exist at this level and to even attract EU funding of this magnitude is really exceptional. It puts you in a unique position to really do something which is uplifting and transformative for your city. And I'm sure our Lord Mayor will be very happy to go on a tour of the city,
yes,
and see for himself now, and then report back together with a journalist from Ostend on the realizations that have been done so far.
And your manager with my chief of staff will have also good context, isn't it?
Yes.
To working further together.
Yes. Yeah? In fact, what he's saying should have been said by myself, but then he took it from me.
I'm sorry. But I'm sure you have something to add. I'm sure you have.
Yeah, what I just wanted to add is just to say a big welcome to the Lord Mayor of Ostend, the Deputy Lord Mayor, whom we're very familiar with, and the rest of the delegation from Ostend. We, like she said, we heartily welcome you to our city. And one of the reasons why I have to say something is that I have been there at the beginning of the relationship. Myself and, can you stand up? Let's, Mr. Usman Joe. We were the two people from the council, that the then council gave the responsibility to supervise our relationship with Ostend. And it eventually led to the signing of the charter, and then up to this level. So it's like what the Lord Mayor said. It's very good that at least a mayor from Ostend has finally taken the trouble to visit us. And like Jonas also said, our relationship culminated to this very important project that we have now, which is also the first of its kind in sub-Saharan Africa. So not just the Gambia, but many countries in Africa are also putting their eye on the project. Like in any human endeavor, definitely in the initial stage, certain things that are new could have teething problems, could have takeoff problems, but I'm very happy that you've shown that you are a forward-thinking person, because you are now worried about the future, which lies now in the hands of both of you, as the Lord Mayor of Ostend.
I'm a big believer.
So it's like, I'm saying that with the responsibilities that are ahead of you, because like you are seeing links now, not just Banjul Ostend, but even at the international level.
Yes,
it's
even more than two cities. We are mayors of two cities, yeah, but we are working both international.
Exactly.
And Lord Mayor is working in her organizations, I'm working in my organizations. It's important. It's almost Europe, Africa. We are working together here. We are the symbols of Europe and Africa.
So that's the responsibility that the two of you have.
And that's why also the European Union has chosen this project of 𝐿 and 𝐻𝐬. It's a very big project. In Europe, for cooperation between cities is the most important project, I think, in the world. And we have to work further on it, and we have to finish it very well. And after that project, we will cooperate further. It's not finished with the project.
Exactly.
We have a future together.
I wish you the best of luck in terms of your future endeavors, and maybe I'll have to physically stand up to introduce my staff. Mr. Cameraman, if you allow me. He's the Deputy Mayor, I think he's been introduced by the Lord Mayor. He's the Director of Finance. He's the advisor to the Council. He's the
That's a very good one.
Mr. Issa also is from procurement office.
You're the strong woman in the team.
I think you know her. And that's Mr. Gano, is the project manager for the project. And that's Councillor Momoduba, is an elected councillor for Halfday Ward in Banjul. And this Councillor Abdullah Gay is the councillor for Portuguese Town Ward in Banjul. He's also elected, whatever. And then I don't need to introduce the gentleman. Thank you very much, Lord Mayor.
So Jonas was asking to have a
So if you